What's up, everybody, and welcome to day 10 of Foundation. This marks the 1/3 mark of this entire program. And if you've really gone through 10 days, that's fantastic. You're starting to really build those habits that get you from where you are to where you want to be. And this truly is a great time to reflect. If you can think of even 10 days ago what you were able to do versus what you can do now, I hope you can notice a significant improvement. Today, we're focusing on pushing our tempos with singles up to 120 and then dropping the tempo to gain control and accuracy in our accent tap at the low end. And again, like I've mentioned in the past, and I'll continue to reiterate, start to notice where these exercises overlap. Where is it important to have a good rebounded stroke in singles, and how does that apply to accent and tap? Obviously, you're stopping the stick. How could they be the same? There's some similarities there. Hopefully you're finding them, and hopefully I'm helping you coach through that. So take this time to find those minor changes that you need to make, those mental cues, all the reps that have gotten you better, and apply these skills to make your technique perfect. All right, let's do it. Day 10. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to singles. We're working 110 all the way to 120. Before we get going, take a look right here. These are skills, ideas to think about while you're working through this exercise. Like I said before, we're working on speed. I'll get you from 110 to 120. I'll give you some tips along the way, but make sure you know what you need to work on so that you can get better at the skills that you need to get better at. All right? But if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's dive in here. We're starting at 110. We're going to do 4 reps, and we're going to fly through this thing. Max your heights out. We're not at a point yet to lower the heights, not for a little while. All right, internalize the tempo. Think about what it's going to sound like. Think about what it's going to feel like. Right with your feet. 1, 2, and 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. 2, nice and even. 2, again, go. Very good. 2 more times, and 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. Last time here, and 1, 2, lots of energy. All right, that's how fast this goes. Once we get past 100 beats per minute, things start moving pretty fast, which is sweet. All right, make sure you know the skill. You haven't already forgotten what you're here to work on. Make sure that you're playing awesome legato strokes. Nice wrist turn, fingers on the stick, fulcrum pressure, accurate and appropriate for what it should be. And the stick is doing all the work. All you got to do is push down. The stick will come right back up for you. All right, good hand transitions, quality sound, obviously. Make it sound even, consistent, nice, the way that it should sound. And then good tacit hands, all right? That's already like 10 things to think about, but you got to do it all, and you can. And we're going to do it all at 112. All right, a little faster. 1, 2, and 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. 2, and 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. 2, and 2 more times at this tempo. Very good. 2, and again, 2, ready, go. Very good. Last time here, and 1, 2, ready, go. Nice. Very good. All right. One thing to think about, and we're not thinking about my stick hitting the other stick, it happens, right? Sometimes you're playing in really good beating zones. That's really when it happens, honestly, is if you're aiming to hit in the exact same spot. Sometimes you hit your tassel hand. It's reality. But obviously you want to try not to do that. All right, but that's not what I wanted to talk about. What I want to talk about was tension. All right, as we get faster, you may find yourself with tension, right? You might find muscles start to tense up somewhere in your forearms, in your wrists, in your fingers, and maybe your shoulders even. You start playing like this. See what you notice and see how quickly you can get the tension out of your body. As we get faster and faster, you will find that you will find tension somewhere in your body. Take a deep breath as you're playing. I know it's hard to do sometimes, but see if you can take a deep breath and push the feeling of relaxation of a deep breath into your body, right? Just find that area of relaxation, and you'll find that you can get the tension out of your body much faster than you might even realize. All right, so find a way to relax. But also, sorry to say, but sometimes getting faster is uncomfortable, and you might get tension because you're building muscles, and it just might be uncomfortable for a little bit. But you got to power through that because you can. All right, let's power through it at 114. 1, 2, and 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. And again, 2, ready, go. Very good. 2, and 2 more times at this tempo. Very good. And last time here. Yeah, really good stuff. All right, before we jump to our next tempo, something I want you to consider is when we tap off for the first time and we play the first right hand, is it ready to play, or do you have to make some kind of adjustments? Like, all right, maybe tempo-wise, maybe you start a little fast, or you start a little slow, or maybe just your heights aren't there, or maybe just the feeling of a good legato stroke takes a second. See how quickly you can dive right into that tempo. By the time that you've probably gotten to a point where you're like, all right, this feels pretty good, but then you get a fresh start. How accurate can you be right away? All right, super important. See if you can play perfect the second you start playing, right? Don't warm up to it. Don't start to adjust and go, oh, I'll sneak in here. No, you're playing a drum. You can't hide on drums. You can sneak in on something else if they can't see you, but there's no way to hide with this instrument. All right, with that in mind, let's apply that to 1/16. Here we go. 1, 2, and 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. 2, and again, 2, ready, go. Very good. 2 more times, and 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. Last time, 2, again, go. Yeah, all right, 1/16. Sweet. All right, by the time that you get to 1/16, we're moving up to 1/18, you know the 20, 30 things to think about, right? So I just want to make sure that you haven't forgotten what it is that we talked about over here, things we've talked about in previous videos, sound quality, tacit hands, nice rebounded, never changing your grip and setup, super important, right? I'm going to harp on the same things just like your teachers at wherever you've been trained, or if this is your only training, right? You have to focus on the same things. They keep coming up because they change slightly as you get faster, right? You have a new tendency with your grip. Maybe your body isn't a machine yet, right? You have to build consistency. So don't feel like I'm still working on tacit hands, man. Like my left hand, it just floats over here more than I want it to. You're going to have to work on that for a little while, and that's totally cool. So don't feel any sort of way about having an error or a tendency. You just got to consistently stay on top of them and make sure that you don't forget. All right, I'm still focused on that tacit hand. I'm not going to change. And like we talked about before, look down. That's why we're practicing. I know I talk about performing and be ready to perform and all that. That's great. It's all both and, right? When you're in the performance space, be in a performance space. But when you're like, all right, this practice session, I'm not worried about performing right now. I'm going to fix this darn left hand, and I'm going to get it so that it doesn't move. It doesn't move an inch. Or I'm just going to make sure my legato strokes feel exactly the same throughout the entire exercise. You know what you need. You got to do what you need. If I might say something that's not what you need, then don't take that idea, then don't worry about it. Go, that's great, I'm going to write that down, I'm going to save that for later, but right now, whoo, we're going to get that feeling perfect, all right? And if you don't do whoo every once in a while, you definitely should, because you need to make sure you're having fun when you're getting better at a simple exercise. We're at 118. Here we go. 1, 2, and 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. 2. And again, 2. Ready, go. Very good. 2. And 2 more times. Ready, go. Very good. Last time at this tempo, go. Yeah. All right. We made it. We're at our goal tempo. We're at 120 beats per minute, and you got to keep the heights up, right? You got to go for building chops. That's what we're working on here among 5,000 other things that we're also working on here. All right. Very good. Goal tempo, 120. Let's do 4 reps here. We might as well. We're here. We got all the way here. Here we go. 1, 2, and 120. Here we go. Very good. 2. And again, 2. Ready, go. Very good. 2 more times and 1, 2, 120. Very good. Last time here, and 1, 2, ready, go. All right, very good. That's our goal tempo. That's really cool. And you know that if you've been here before, you've worked through these exercises, you know what we have to do. We got to push it a little bit. All right. I always get excited about 120. To me, that always feels like that's the end of beginner mode. If you've gotten this far, you are about to enter, at the very least, intermediate stages of drumming and getting much more comfortable with singles. That's really cool. All right. We're jumping to 124. This is faster. It will feel faster. Make the proper adjustments. Play to your feet. Don't put your hands with the metronome. Put your hands to your feet. Your foot is making the metronome happen. Not literally, but metaphorically. All right. Internalize it. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. 2. And again, 2. Ready, go. Very good. 2. And And 2 more times. Here we go. Very good. Last time, and 1, 2, here we go. Yeah, look at you getting all the way through 124. Very nice. All right, we're at 120. You know what we got to do? We got to hit 2 performance reps. Get yourself in the right mindset to have 2 excellent reps with no errors. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Adjust to the tempo change. Internalize it right with your feet. No errors because you don't have to. 1, 2, and 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. Last time, and 1, 2, ready, go. All right, hey, we did it. Super sweet. I hope you're really proud of all the work that it took to go from potentially 80 beats per minute all the way to 120. You got to be super proud of yourself. And if you're ready to move on to the next one, then I'm super excited to meet you there. But if you're not ready yet, no problem. You know what you got to do? Just go back. Go back. Maybe you only need to hit like 116 through 120 again. Or maybe you just want to hit 124 and make 120 feel better. You know, what'd be even cooler is run back to 100 real quick. Just do a couple reps there and see how that feels, how comfortable you are there after having playing at 120. But regardless of where you head next, I really appreciate you being here, and I will see you in the next one. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We're working on accents and taps. We're ready to go from 90 to 100 here. All right, so with that in mind, here's all the good stuff to work on. Make sure you pick something. Make sure you know what you're trying to get out of this practice session here so you can make the most of your time. All right, all that said, we're ready to rock. We're at 90 beats a minute, and we're working our way to 100. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Nice and legato. Nice and consistent. Very good. 2. Again. 2. Ready, go. Memorize what this feels like here. Make your left feel the same as your right. Still nice and rebounded. Very good. Make sure you're finishing every phrase. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in the last video, but finish each pattern before you get mentally into the next one, right? You can't play your left hand until you finish the last and of 4 on your right hand. Make sure you're not jumping too far ahead so that you make errors or don't finish the phrase. Every note's super important. Here we go. We're jumping up to 92. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Find the groove. Make every note sound the same. Very good. 2. Again. 2. Here we go. Make sure you still have energy. Even though this isn't fast and we have low heights, right with your feet. Nice and consistent. Very good. All right. Pretty sure that was 2 times, right? You guys are with me? Yeah. All right, we're jumping to 94 beats per minute here. Think about what's going well for you right now. Think about where you're finding, little inconsistencies, little errors, and see if you can remove those. The faster we get, the easier it's going to be to create this consistent pattern of accents feeling one way and taps feeling another. Start to memorize that, burn that into your brain. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Good downstrokes. Two, 1, 2, last time here. Take a look down if you need to. Don't over squeeze. Make accents feel the same. Two, 1, 2, here we go. Your taps feel the same? Right with the metronome. Right with your feet. Awesome. Really good job. We are jumping to 96 beats per minute here, and there's not a big change here. Think about what's going well. Think about what you need to improve on. Make sure your hand transitions are even. Make sure your left feels the same as your right. Whichever hand is starting to feel better than the other, right? Probably our dominant hand, probably our right hand for most of us. Make sure you're thinking about how your right hand felt when you were playing on your left. Like, okay, my left hand is a little bit tense. Oh, all right, now I figure out how to relax it. And then, all right, and then my accents, oh, they are nice and open now, right? I'm not squeezing the stick too much. These are the kind of things you have to notice about yourself as you're playing. Are you maxing out your heights? We're going for chop building and memorization here, right? So this is not something you would ever play directly in something on drum set, or even in any other field, right? You'd never just play accents like this with one hand real consistently, right? But this is burning it into your memory so that you can always play this no matter how complicated things get. But if you're ready, we're at 96. Let's do it. Get your feet going. 2 times here. 1, 2, good energy. 1, 2, here we go. Consistent accents, no rushing. Very good. 2, last time here. Nice and rebounded. Memorize what this feels like. Listen to your taps. Really, really very good. All right, we got to jump to 98. We got to keep this train moving. You know what you need to keep working on. Keep thinking about it. Don't get lost in just doing reps for reps' sake. Reps are important, but reps in the right mindset, right? If you're just playing but without getting better, or just playing without a goal in mind, you're just playing, right? There's time for playing. There's time for focused practice. So make sure you keep in mind, if you need to write down what you're working on so you don't forget. We're at 98. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Find the groove. Nice and good, consistent accents. Good hand transitions. Think about what's coming next. Very good. 2, last time here. Set yourself up. This should feel so comfortable. Very, very good. And you know what that means? We're at our goal tempo. We're at 100 beats per minute. Who would have thought that's all it takes to go from 80, hopefully if you did the 80 video, 80 to 90, or even if you didn't, you started right at 90, 90 to 100. That's a big milestone. We're in triple digits. Here we go. Goal tempo. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Make sure you're relaxed. No tension anywhere in the body. Very good. 2, last time here. Memorize this tap feeling. Now your tacit hands. Awesome. Really good job. You know what we got to do? We got to jump to 104 to give us a little bit of a taste, push ourselves a little bit, see what the next tempo is going to feel like. And if you're ready, we're diving in. A little bit of a shift here. Technique does not change. The grip does not change. 1, 2, 1, 2, here we go. Nice and legato. Max those heights out. This is chop building. Very good. 2. Again, 2. Here we go. The tap's still the same? Oh yeah. Control the tempo, right with your feet. All right, we're at our goal tempo. We're doing 2 reps right away, performance reps. All right, no messing around, no need to recalibrate. You have 100 beat, there, it's in your body. You have it. Here we go. We are at 100 beats a minute. Put yourself in that pressure situation. 0 errors, because you don't have to. Have a really crazy, ridiculously high standard for yourself. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, no errors. Very good. Think about it and make it better. Last time. You did it. 100 beats per minute in the can. That was nothing, right? Or maybe you found out a tremendous amount of things that you still need to work on. That's totally cool. All that means is that you get to go back and work on it some more. There's no sense in rushing to the next video, just to push yourself to see if you can. Push yourself as you can, but do it with great technique. That's why we're working on it so slow to start with here, right? We're building those habits so that whenever you build up from there, you're just building upon a great foundation. You've heard a million analogies about build your house on sand and good foundations lead to all sorts of good stuff. Right? That's a phrase. Good foundations lead to good stuff, right? Write that down. Anyway, hopefully that went really well for you. If it didn't, go back and do it again. That's no problem. That's why we're here. If it did, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for playing along. If you liked that video, please let me know down below. Let me know why you liked it. Let me know what you're working on so I can make more things exactly for what you need. And if you didn't like it, keep it to yourself. No, if you didn't like it, please let me know why down below, because I want to make videos that you need. What skill sets do you need? What would make you better faster? Let me know. And if you want to get some real feedback, tag me in videos. Send me an email, tag me on Instagram, tag me on YouTube. I want to give you comments. I want to make this a community, and I want us to all get better at drums faster. All right, I'll see you in the next one.